Good Tuesday, everyone. Our weather map shows a very active weather day for the eastern half of the country, really. But my goodness, look at all that red shading up the Mississippi River Valley. That is all flood risk. So those folks will be weather aware for rising waters, that's for sure. And you see some yellow shading underneath that if you can see it. That's a severe weather threat across portions of Oklahoma, Texas, stretching down into Mississippi. Another severe weather risk stretching from northeast Kansas up into eastern Minnesota. So a very active weather day for those folks. In our neck of the woods, it's more of a showers and thunderstorms type of a forecast, though we can't rule out a strong or severe thunderstorm, especially in this warm and humid atmosphere. But my goodness, an unsettled day in the east, but look at the west, the western U.S. looking good. Our 5-day forecast brought to us by Clearview Closet and Blind. 70% chances for scattered showers and thunderstorms both today and tomorrow. If you have outdoor plans, you're definitely going to want to keep an eye on the radar and try to get those in this morning if you can, because this afternoon and evening may be pretty wet and stormy. Temperatures in the upper 70s today, mid 70s for our Wednesday. Thursday, rain chances drop to 30%. I've seen some evidence that we could have lower rain chances than that. So if I'm leaning in any direction on Thursday, it's toward the drier side of things. But there's still enough guidance suggesting some pop-up showers and maybe even a thunderstorm in the afternoon and the evening. So I'm keeping it at 30% for now. If that guidance switches to the drier side of things as well, then I'll drop my rain chances. Highs in the low 80s on Thursday. Friday, looking good. Highs in the upper 70s. Partly cloudy skies looking great for Friday at the Crossroads in downtown Crossville Friday evening. And then Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 70s. Premier Generators brings us our threat graphic. I told you I was keeping an eye on today and tomorrow. Let's go low end on straight line wind, large hail, and flooding. Everything is a low end threat, and tornado especially a low end threat. So low but not zero threats. Just be mindful of any storm that forms and keep in mind that it could become strong to even briefly severe. This is our rainfall precipitation estimates from yesterday, and I thought this was interesting. We just had some very isolated showers on the plateau. And I think it's interesting. We had 2 showers in Cumberland County develop yesterday. I was under the one in Crossville, and then I went home and I was under the one at the north end of the county. So I was lucky enough to catch both showers yesterday, even though they were very isolated. On this day in 1825, a hurricane struck Long Island, New York, leveling trees and causing damage to ships. The early season hurricane season starts June 1st, which originated around Cuba, caused major damage along the Atlantic coast from Charleston, South Carolina to New York City. Many were lost at sea. This year is forecast to be a very active year, expected to be a record year. But a lot of that is based on the warm sea surface temperatures, and there's a lot more to it than that. So we'll see how things work out, but we do need to be, everyone along the coast always needs to be weather aware for hurricane season. 1860, Iowa's Comanche tornado with wind speeds estimated to have been in excess of 300 miles per hour was unquestionably one of the worst experienced by early settlers, with nearly $1 million in damage. Can you imagine $1 million in 1860 dollars? That thing must have been incredibly terrible. Anyway, thank goodness we don't have to worry about anything like a Comanche tornado today. You folks have a wonderful Tuesday and keep looking up. For more weather information, meteorologistmark.com.